Hey everybody, welcome back to Gallivanting Kendall. Shoot me an email at gallivanting.kendall23@gmail.com. That address is in the show notes. I got to thank you to all my subscribers, old and new, for tuning in to my little vlog here. I really appreciate your support. Today, we're going to take a walk around the neighborhood and we are going to talk about, I want to talk about health and being an expat here in the Philippines. Hit like and subscribe and let's ride. All right, everybody. I got to take Allie out. Oh, I see she's taking care of her business right here. Right here in the yard. Well, that'll save us a stop when we go out. Okay, give me a second. I got to pick this up. I don't like to leave little landmines lying around for myself or for other people. All right, so got that taken care of. Anyway, I want to talk about health and being an expat here in the Philippines while we take a walk around the neighborhood here. And so I want to talk about the fact that, you know, I want to talk about the fact, hi, that we come from a different world, you know? I mean, hey, you know, I came 8,000 miles, you know, and crossed a giant ocean to get here. And, you know, what does that mean? That means that the germs and the bacteria and everything that my body is accustomed to is 8,000 miles away. So now did I get sick or catch as many colds or viruses back in the US as I do here? Nope, not by a long shot. And thank you to all you guys. Hello. Hello. Ayong hapon. I did one video. You're in it. You're on camera. You're on YouTube. You're gonna be famous. Ask Marlo for the link. Okay? Okay. Salamat. Okay, so yeah, she's in that video. Ayong hapon. Ayong hapon. Hi, doggy. So, you know, first of all, I've talked about fitness before here, and I don't talk about it a whole lot because I don't want to get preachy, man. You know, and I know that we all come here in different stages of health, you know, and I am super lucky to be able to work out 5-6 days a week because my health is up and down quite a lot, both physically. Well, I mean, you know, my body health. How do I want to put this? Not just from catching colds and viruses, but, you know, I have physical challenges and always have since I guess since I was about 40, man. I started having a lot of physical challenges that only got worse over time. So, you know, I have a lot of ups and downs, you know, when it comes to my fitness. And it's no joke, you know. There are times when it can be very serious. Listen to all the dogs in the neighborhood. These people have a lot of dogs, man. They're real dog lovers. And the ones who bark the most are behind the fences, you know. But I have a lot of challenges, you know. And I just try to get back in the gym as soon as I'm healed up, you know. And one of the things I tried to do this time was Mayong hapon. One of the things I tried to do this time was I tried to, I never done this bulking and cutting thing. You know, whenever I wanted to put on some muscle or whatever, I just ate a little more. Try to keep track of my calories, but this time I really paid attention to my macronutrients, you know, like my protein, the percentage of my protein and my carbs and my fats, you know, and my actual calories, you know. I mean, really tried to pay a lot of close attention to that. And, you know, got on some other blogs and tried to figure how that would work out for me. Except for that Dalmatian is kind of mean, man. But he's never bit me. They just make a lot of noise. So I never really purposefully tried to, you know, go through a phase where, you know, I said, okay, I'm going to spend 3 or 4 months bulking and then 3 or 4 months cutting and then just kind of level out for a while. I never actually did that on purpose. Maong hapon. So, you know, I decided to do that this time. And I spent 4 months putting on weight. Well, the problem was I also had some real challenges when it came to viruses and colds. So it was hard for me to be as consistent as I wanted to be. And what happened? Well, I put on a lot of body fat, you know. So now for about the last month, I've been leaning and I cut my calories down to 1/3 of what I was eating when I was bulking. And, you know, it's interesting because whenever I've cut my calories this low in the past, like over the years, it's always been a real challenge. But when you pay attention to your macros, it's really not that difficult. You know, your blood sugar stays in check, and even though you're eating very low calories, you're still I mean, there have been several days during the week where I'm in a calorie deficit. In other words, I'm burning more calories than what I'm consuming. And anyway, so that's what happened. So I took a lot of you guys sent me some advice because I got real sick and was bedridden in March, and I think also in December, and then in April. And in April is when I did a video about that. And you guys sent me some real helpful advice when it comes to my vitamin intake. Like, all I was taking in terms of vitamins was just Centrum Silver. That was it. And evidently that wasn't doing the job because I was still catching bad colds, man. And I mean, bad enough to have fevers and to be bedridden, you know. So thank you to that. Thank you to all you guys. And I took some of your advice, and man, I've never felt better. I have to say, you know, for the first time in 3 years, I actually feel normal. Like, I don't feel like I've got any kind of allergies or, you know, the slight hints of a cold. I actually feel like I did when I was in the States. I'm normal, man. And so thank you guys for all of that advice that you sent me. So let's see, what else did I want to say? We have to watch that, and we have to be, that's one of the things that as Westerners, we have to be aware of. I guess, you know, you can say that that's something you have to be aware of in any, you know, if you go from any foreign country, no matter how far away it is. But you know, America to the Philippines, that's a long, long way, man. And, you know, the bacteria and the bugs and the, you know, the germs, our bodies are not immune to when we get here. You know, we have to be aware of that, and we have to take the right supplements to fight that stuff off and to cleanse our bodies of it and make sure we stay hydrated. I drink about, I try to drink about 96 ounces of water a day. Is that right? 90? Yeah, between 64 and 96. So roughly 2 to 3 liters a day of water. And I've always done that, but it's been a challenge, you know. But you know, it's gotten easier. It's gotten much easier. It's been a challenge because I haven't always felt 100%. And thanks to my subscribers, I'm feeling 100% again. So if you feel you got value out of this video, as always, hit like and subscribe. Take care of each other and give somebody a great day.